it's coming through very clear. It's like he's saying it's not that deep, but like in kind of a joking way. It's not that deep.
Oh my God.
He's almost giving me the energy of like something that you guys listened to together, or like a podcast, or like it wouldn't have even been that you listened together. It might have been like giving each other recommendations for, does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to share a live unscripted mediumship session that I had with a client where their loved one in spirit came through with some very emotional and surprising synchronicities. There are so many ways that spirit communicates with us, and many of them are unexpected. A lot of them are not exactly what you think they might be or what you would picture them to be. You'll be able to see in real time the profound impact that these types of sessions can have. If you want to explore your own relationship to your loved ones in spirit, you can book a session with me at the link below in my caption. I also offer mentorship if you want to explore your own psychic and mediumship abilities. Let me know what you think.
Okay. I'm just going to have you take a few deep breaths with me here. Just ground into your body. Okay. So it's funny because right as I kind of entered this space, I started feeling like a little nervous, and I was like, is this my energy or is this someone else's energy? It didn't really feel like mine. But what was funny is I was shown, like my palms started sweating, and which they usually don't do. And so, I feel like there's an energy here of someone, like, it's almost like a joke, like someone having like sweaty palms or like making a joke and I don't know who this would be necessarily, but it feels like there's like some type of element of humor tied to, like palms are sweating, nervous sweating, something like that. And I'm going to feel a little more into what this would be. It feels like whoever I'm connecting to, it's very, and it's interesting because I know I have Maggie over there as well. And I know there are people in spirit coming through right now. And so there's a lot of laughter happening. It feels like a lot of humor. And I kind of get the feeling, and they're kind of pointing my attention to Ryan right now. I kind of get the feeling that there are like inside jokes that you have that you've kind of made with someone in spirit. And it feels like it's almost like you might have had these inside jokes, while this person was alive. But it feels like it's almost become like a communication language for you guys, since they're passing. And it feels like I just feel like I'm laughing a lot. It feels like there's an energy of, like, oh, I can't believe you sent me that sign again. Or like, it just feels very joking energy. Does this make sense the way that this is coming through for you?
Yep.
Okay. It feels like this person was known for their humor. It feels like they were kind of a jokester energy, like always cracking jokes, making light of situations, even when it was, I'm getting full body chills right now. Okay. Even when it was really hard for them it feels like even in darkness is kind of what I'm being shown right now. They were the light in the darkness. Like they were able to make light of a situation. They were able to crack a joke. And it feels like they did this for other people, like to make other people comfortable in a situation. The energy I'm getting right now is almost like there's an elephant in the room. Like there are multiple people in the room and there's an elephant. I kind of want to cry right now. It feels like no one wants to say the thing. And this person would have been the one to like start laughing, or to make a joke. And it feels like everyone else, again, I'm getting very emotional. It just feels like everyone else would have felt like crying. But this person never did. Or they did, but they didn't want you to see that. There's something about wanting to ensure that everyone was okay. That's what I'm getting full chills right now, to make sure that everyone else was okay. Like this person really wanted to take care of other people. And the people in their life, they really cared about making their day better, like infusing happiness into their day. Beauty is a big thing coming through too. Like, it's almost like I can see this person talking to, like, seeing the light come through. This is interesting. I'm kind of being brought up right now to look at a tree, and it feels like they're wanting to emphasize the sunlight coming through the leaves. Like, that's something that this person would have noticed, the beauty of the sunlight coming through the leaves of a tree, or how the wind felt coming through, like as a breeze. This person would have not only noticed that, but identified that, like out loud. And I feel like this person I feel like they just wanted to help. They wanted to help. They wanted to help the world. That there's something coming through about helping other people, like helping the world. This feels like one person I'm speaking about right now who's presenting their energy to their personality to me. But I definitely get the sense that there are a couple other people as well, kind of in the background. So I'll get to them in a minute, but this person coming through front and center. Yeah, this is the same energy. This is describing one person. Yeah, it felt like they were on a mission. It's interesting how that just came through, because that's not necessarily the word I would use, but it's like, I kind of get the feeling this person believed that they had a mission here. And I think part of that mission they're showing me was to help other people believe in the impossible, almost like to help other people, know that there's more, or know that it's there. It's like this person, even in their final days, and I am getting it was kind of like, there's like a tarmac they're showing me. So it feels like this wasn't like sudden necessarily. It feels like they had time to kind of like talk about these things and reflect on it. And it feels like this was, and it's interesting how I'm seeing the tarmac too, because it almost feels like they saw this runway for themselves and they wanted to just speed up and go and take off here with this mission, with like how they could help people in the world and how they could help the people in their lives. But it feels like there was a lot of, like, they wanted to remind people that there's so much more out there that they can connect with. Like, to remind people not to, this is what I'm hearing actually, to remind people not to rush through life, to remind people that it's okay to slow down. Again, the energy I keep getting is like savoring, taking in the little things in life, like the mundane. And it feels like this person helped you in a big way to, I don't want to say reevaluate, but I want to say to slow down and sort of and appreciate things from a different angle. They're showing you, like they're taking you and kind of like taking you by the shoulders and kind of turning you like into a different angle. And it's like they were able to help you see things from a different angle. Let me see what else is coming through with this, because I just want to check in first because my eyes are closed. Is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all spot on. Okay. It's let me know if you want any context.
Give me 1 second. This person's very, like, they have a lot,
okay,
a lot to say. Would there have been something that you guys, he's almost giving me the energy of like something that you guys listened to together, or like a podcast, or like it wouldn't have even been that you listened together. It might have been like giving each other recommendations for, does this make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It feels very, I'm sorry. I just apologize to my microphone. It feels very, very special, this connection. And I'm kind of seeing on the other side that there are a lot of clues. That's the word coming through, clues. It's almost like this person really enjoyed, like, almost like life as a game in a way. Like, it was like, I feel like especially the way that they were able, that he was able to view life in his final month. I'm hearing months in particular. And it feels like just over the course of these months, they were able to kind of let life take on a whole new meaning, like have fun with life is what I'm hearing. And it's almost like this feeling of acceptance, but also like a pressure. Like I'm feeling like it's kind of a weird duality. I'm feeling like a pressure to get things done, like a mission. Again, he's bringing me back to what he said earlier, like a mission. But then also like the other side of that being just enjoying the beauty of life. And like, again, this is like a big theme that he's been bringing through this whole time. But it feels like he's able to do that now from the other side for you, like to have, it's like he's having fun with you. And again, that element of humor is coming through again. Cause it feels like you guys have inside jokes in some way, or like there's like something that he is showing you in spirit, or like we'll send you a sign, and it makes you, okay, it's showing me two things actually. Number one, it makes you laugh at certain points. Like almost, I just see you kind of chuckling to yourself because there's no way that it could have been anyone else that sent you that or anything else.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I'm seeing is it's kind of like it's his communication with you, this relationship that you've been able to build with him on the other side. It really feels like a whole new relationship in many ways, because it's allowed you to open up more to what is possible to receive. Like when you open up to what's available to you, it's like he's showing you the magic that can happen. And it feels like he's really helping you believe more in what's possible for you. Like I kind of see him opening up. It's like you had these kind of limiting beliefs. And it feels like he's kind of like breaking them open. Does this make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's been a few times where he's given me a few signs.
Okay.
At least the few times that I've been able to recognize it.
Okay. Let me see.
Donnie did stand-up comedy.
Okay, that's why humor has been such a big thing.
He did. He even when he was in a wheelchair and couldn't walk, he would get on stage and do open mic nights.
Oh my God. Okay, I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. He definitely has taken this with him into the other side, and it feels like he loves it. Like loves just infusing joy and laughter into your lives. There's a message coming through about, I just keep hearing it. I don't know if this is something you guys said, but it's coming through very clear. It's like he's saying it's not that deep, but like in kind of a joking way. It's not that deep.
Oh my God.
And I'm getting so many chills.
Oh my God. Okay, so I need to give you context behind that immediately. As I just told you, me and Maggie are like contemplating moving right now. And sorry.
Nope, don't apologize.
She probably can't even hear you anyways in the mic. Maggie just kept saying that over and over. It's a big decision for us to move her family across states. And we just keep telling ourselves over and over, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. And we say it jokingly. It's kind of like in a funny way, right? Yeah.
I just told him, I was like, just the only thing that keeps coming in is like, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. Like, I mean, this was all these last 3 days, like that exact sentence. That's why he looked at me that way, because it was from him.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I mean, and that's very clearly, and it's like I heard it in his voice. Like that was a message for you guys. It feels like a big reminder that you're so on the right path. I mean, that's just how this feels to me. It's not, his energy is very much giving me the idea that it's not that deep. You don't have to overthink it. You're going to be okay with this no matter what. It's all going to work out. And he's trying to infuse more, like it just feels like he's showing me this energy of, and I know you guys, so I know, a little of what's been going on, but he's showing me this energy about like, the wheels turning, like having all these ideas, and like wanting to put them into action, into motion. And he's kind of giving me this idea of like, I said this earlier, but teaching you how to slow down a little bit, how to be present, and how to just enjoy and take account of the mundane, the beauty in the mundane. Because he's saying, and I'm getting so many chills right now, he's just saying it goes fast. it goes fast. And I usually don't cry in sessions like it. This is kind of insane how close he feels. Like, but he's just saying it goes fast and it's not that deep. And I just did he have like a really big smile? Like it feels like
Yeah.
Not like a soft smile, just like you knew when he was lit up.
Right.
Do you have any questions?
No, not necessarily. I guess maybe. I mean, I know the signs that I got from him were him, but if there's any confirmation that we can get,
Okay.
possibly. I don't know if it works that way.
It can for sure. Let me see. I was seeing the color like lavender or purple, and then I heard like some sort of song being sung by a male musician, and it almost reminded me of Billy Joel. And I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that it is Billy Joel, but it feels like there was a song of some sort like that came on that, or that would come on. If it came on, it would make you think of him. I don't know if that resonates at all, but those were kind of the two other like things that were kind of coming in from the periphery.
I wish I was more familiar with Billy Joel, but it definitely has something to do with the song.
Okay.
But not Billy Joel though.
Would it have been like, is it a male musician that would have sang the song?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's funny because like I don't know, I mean, I'm all over the place with music, but when I thought of Billy Joel, what I heard was like Piano Man, Vienna. It feels like an older, I mean, I guess relatively speaking, older song, not one that's like super current, I guess it feels like it's like kind of a song that like wouldn't necessarily make sense to like come on mainstream radio necessarily. Like it feels like it's not a song that you would hear normally. But it's like it might have been popular in its time, if that makes sense, but like it wouldn't make sense for you to hear it right now. So it feels like it would be very clear. Like if you did hear it, it feels very, I was going to say catchy. I don't even know if that's necessarily the word. It's more so like the lyrics that stand out to me. And I'm not being shown exactly what they are, but it feels like I just keep hearing it leaves no doubt. If you were to hear it, does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah. So we used to write and record music together.
Okay.
And so it's one of our songs. You wouldn't hear it on the radio.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I love that. That's really fun.
So you want the story behind it?
Yeah, I would love that.
So before he died, I texted him and I was like, hey, I have a tattoo appointment. And if I can get the tattoo artist to fit in, because he wrote a ton of music on his own too. He was like a really talented folk singer. I said, if the tattoo artist can fit it into the theme, I would love to incorporate some of your song lyrics into it. And I saw the text message. He's like, "Oh, dope, man." He's like, "What's the theme of the song of the tattoo?" And I told him what the theme of the tattoo was, which has a lot to do with meditation, which ties back into something you said earlier, because both me and Maggie got him into meditation the last year of his life. He was doing a lot of the Joe Dispenza meditations like every day. And so he was like super into it. And he's like, I'll get back to you. He never got back to me, which, if you know Donnie, that's just kind of his style. And none of his friends ever took it personally. It's just kind of his style. But it was one of the signs that came to me is that the lyrics for the tattoo that I put on my arm. You could see it right here. It says, "I open my eyes when I close my eyes." And we wrote that song back in 2013. And when I texted him, I hadn't even thought of it. I was just like, give me one of your songs, dude. But the fact that those lyrics kind of line up with everything he was going through the last year of his life, and the fact that we wrote the song together and everything, I just felt like it was a sign from him. And it just, the second I thought of it, it was just so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, left no doubt.
That's beautiful. Yeah, clearly. Oh my gosh. I love that. Wow. Here I was thinking that, Billy Joel is like the lyrics feel significant. There's something about the lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love that. Okay.
And I always thought it was just ironic that he was the type of person to never get back to you, but he did,
Mm-hmm. He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if there's another message here. I mean, you guys mentioned, you mentioned that you guys wrote music together. Would you have ever done karaoke together?
No, I would be way too scared to do that.
I feel like he's kind of showing that, like, on the other side. It feels like it's kind of, it feels like this energy of like scream it from the mountaintops type, like, it's like not the advice of like putting your music out there necessarily. It's more so just, like his energy I'm being shown right now, how he's portraying it is like, he's kind of saying like, it should have been out there. Like put yourself, like be big is kind of what I'm getting. Like be bold and be big. Because what I'm seeing with this is like, he just keeps showing like it goes fast. And that's just, those are the words I keep hearing. Life is short. It goes fast. It's funny you say you'd be terrified of karaoke because he's kind of saying like, it's almost like this energy of just go do the thing. Like, it's like throw caution to the wind a little bit. It's kind of what he's saying. And I don't know if that was his attitude, like in the last, in his final year, final months. It feels like he's trying to like rub that off on you a little bit and just like get you to kind of put yourself out there more. Throw caution to the wind, break the norm. That's kind of what I'm hearing here as a message. Like do the unconventional is kind of what he's saying, which is interesting because he's now it feels like he's kind of like giving you, it's almost like demands in some way, but it's like just telling you what to do. But he's like, you're pushing you forward, like, like a cheerleader. He's like your biggest fans, and he's guiding you where you need to go. But he's kind of saying like, he just keeps saying, be big. Like it's bigger than you think. I don't know what that means. Something is bigger than, it's bigger than you think, whatever it is that you're building, creating, doing. And he's kind of, the reason I think he was showing the karaoke was kind of like, get on stage a little. Like, it's kind of like, he's showing you like getting on, he's saying it's your turn now to get on stage. Like use your voice, get on, like, don't be afraid to like have the microphone. Don't be afraid to take up the space that you're here to take up. That's how this feels to me. It feels like he's bringing you in from the audience, from like, feels like a front table that you're sitting at, watching him on stage. And it's like, he's bringing you up with him, but like putting you guys kind of front and center in a new way. That's what I'm seeing.
It's fun. The karaoke tracks. I've been trying to teach myself and learn how to sing for the longest time because I have a lot of talents around music. Mm-hmm. I can play a lot of instruments and I can record music, but I've never really like committed to learning how to sing really well. Donnie always was the singer when we played music.
I think it might be, he just keeps showing you with a microphone. So I kind of feel like that's an encouragement for you. He doesn't want you to play small. Like he's saying you have what it takes and you can do it. So whatever it is that you're like hiding or dimming.
Mm-hmm.
He's being very clear. He's just saying, he's like kind of taking the lid and like just opening it.
Yeah, that tracks for sure.
Are there any other questions that you have?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That was really, I really haven't gotten emotional like that in a session.